And unfortunately, in this case, the EPC contractor had assumed that risk because the lenders forced us to do it. Claimed amounts are not realistic. A delay was caused by the other party. Now this is very important. I mean, even if we have caused a delay, as long as we can show that this delay is because somebody else delayed or you delayed, then it can also be a defense for the claim. And claimed amounts are not realistic is almost always possible to advance, because many of the times we are trying to claim more than what is really their cost. The key issues are the timing for the claim handling. Relationship is important, impact on relationship, because even if you are not talking about a formal dispute like arbitration or mediation or any other form of adjudication, we are talking about a stressed relationship one moment we mention claims. And certainly it is culture sensitive, it is country sensitive. So we have to understand that and we have to see the correct time of it. And is there an alternative available? Is there something available to settle by saying, okay, set it off. I did this, you did this. Let me do this, you do this. Doesn't pay me, doesn't pay you. Win-win. Win-win is a theoretical word, but it's possible. It's possible to achieve. Escalation to formal dispute only if necessary. And we find these days that it is necessary in many cases for whatever reasons. Yeah.
Just a question on that area. How do you secure a working relationship with, I suppose, ALSTOM legal experts on these on disputes? I mean, how do you have this organized? Because of course it's a borderline, and sometimes you do end up, I suppose, in these disputes. So how do you secure this interrelationship?
I mean, the thing is it a formal dispute or not still? I mean, a claim can lead to a dispute, you're right, absolutely. I mean, as long as it's a dispute which can be handled still at the working levels or the company executive levels, it's still okay. We do not involve our lawyers. Only the moment we think this is going out of hands, it could become a formal dispute, then we start involving our arbitration department or legal department.
So they are not pre-warned or supporting or?
Normally not. In fact, we believe it is counterproductive. And in many cases, I am not a lawyer, but there are some colleagues of mine who are lawyers. So whenever they go into meetings, I tell them, do not announce that you are a lawyer. You say you are a contract manager. Because it makes a difference. If you try to settle a discussion or if you try to make a win-win solution, they are really worried. And they even insist that there should be no lawyer in the room in such discussions. I've seen it. I mean, my client has told me, if you have a lawyer, please ask him to go. The three big hurdles, the notice, we already said, notice. If you fail this hurdle, you are gone. It's so important. Cause and effect. Proving the relationship between the quantum of claims and the impact, root cause, what caused the damage. And then the substantiation. It's not enough to say I incurred so much cost, so we have to show them that these are the bills, these are the timesheets and things like that. I just like to conclude with this slide. EPC projects are like climbing upstairs, not climbing downstairs. Of course, these days even climbing downstairs is a problem for me, for my niece.
They just fall downstairs once they are.
You can guess who is this guy, who is this guy. This can be the owner, contractor, or contractor, owner. You can keep guessing, but it's important to pull each other up. Because ultimately we want performance, we want the project. And this is the only way it works. Thank you.